Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and peace be upon all of you guys. So one of the most popular DNAs in the design realm is the Invictus from Raban, or Paco Raban as it used to be called. Now they've rebranded just to Raban. And in today's video we will be discussing about a clone inspired by from Lattafa called Hayaati, which means my life in Arabic, and it is a term used to express deep affection, often used to refer to a loved one as the most important part of one's existence. It was launched in 2020, whereas the original was launched in July 2013, and the creators for the original, the one from Raban, are Veronica Nyberg and Filippo, Olivier Polge, and Dominique Ropion. The original is seen to be a woody, oceanic type of a fragrance, and we will check and see if Hayaati also falls in the same category. But first of all, as always, we'll have to take a look at the presentation itself, so let's go right in. Okay guys, we have here the box for the Hayaati fragrance from Lattafa, and we have here kind of a two-part box, as I would put it. We have, because as you can see, it will actually slide. However, before that we have Hayaati on the front, Lattafa, concentration, eau de parfum 100 milliliters. We have this nice design here. It kind of reminds me of tic-tac-toe. On the sides, on the front. On the back we have Hayaati from Lattafa again. We have the Lattafa logo on top. And on the bottom we have the ingredients, barcode, and as you can see, mine was made in July 2023. I bought it last year on the 27th of May, and it was around $18 and some change. And the reason for why I call it a two-part box is because it slides like this. So if you're like me and you tend to keep the frags in the original box, you need to be careful when picking it up so as not to drop it. Okay, and it slides pretty tucked in here. We have here the bottle, pretty solid looking, however somewhat of a fingerprint magnet. We have the name on the front, Lattafa. Nothing on the sides or on the back. We have a sticker here. Quite a nice design. It has this black finish stuck to the transparent bottle, and the cap is actually a slide-in, and it's pretty tight, as you can see. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the atomizer. Quite solid. Atomizer distributes the liquid quite well. Let's discuss further. Now let's take a look at the notes as per the official Lattafa website, which are as follows. We have the top notes of apple and bergamot. The middle notes we have cinnamon bark and woody notes. And the base notes we have musk and vanilla. In the dry down, which I actually smelled earlier, since this is also my scent of the day, we do get the musk and some sweetness, most likely coming from the vanilla itself. And the cinnamon is also present earlier in the development of the frag. On my skin, we also get the apple, the signature apple of the Invictus DNA. It's possible You also get a touch of citrus. And now, for some reason, I get this kind of a aldehydic touch in the frag, which I think in a way is the backbone of Invictus. So even though it's a marine, oceanic type of fragrance, to my nose, it's kind of aldehydic. This is how it comes across to me. It kind of makes me think of the Why Le Parfum from Yves Saint Laurent, if you ever tried it. And I even checked for Grantica, and there were others who voted Invictus as the this perfume reminds me of category. Even though the majority voted against it, so it's as usual, perfumery is quite subjective. Some people perceive some perfumes in a way, others in a different way, since nobody has the same nose, the same skin. From what I read in the past, our liver actually has a contribution to how we perceive smells. So there are quite a number of factors which influences how we perceive smells in general. Now I can say that it does resemble quite a lot the Invictus DNA from Rabanne. Since I'll be honest with you guys, I do not own any of the fragrances from Rabanne. However, I did try the Eau de Toilette recently. I haven't tried the original for some time now. I don't remember exactly when that was the last time, so I have to apologize. However, the Invictus DNA is here, since I also smelled other clones or inspired buys which are said to have the this DNA, and we do get that crispy apple, that oceanic aldehydic touch that gives it its name, and why so many like it. And I think many also deem it as a signature scent fragrance due to its relative originality. So it is a fresh, mass appealing frag that could also not be for everyone's taste, since its core might appear funky. That's why, in my opinion, it is a kind of smell that needs to be sniffed several times until you'll reach the proper conclusion. Its longevity is 7+ hours or even beyond that, and has a relatively strong projection, at least an hour and a half. In this case, guys, my rating for the Hayaati from Lattafa is a 7.9 out of 10. Quite an interesting smell due to its Invictus DNA, which to my nose, once again, it does have some kind of a aldehydic touch, something like that, with its oceanic apple, cinnamon composition. And due to all of the elements, all of the notes I mentioned earlier, in my opinion, this could be used as an all year round fragrance for either daytime or nighttime. So you shouldn't have any issues there. And this was it, guys. I do recommend you checking it out if you have the opportunity. If you like the Invictus DNA, however, you wouldn't want to pay the amount they ask for. Since this is also quite a cheapie, the quality on it is, I would say, more than decent. And this was it, guys. Do want to thank you for checking out my video today, and I do wish you a wonderful day, guys. So, goodbye.